On the volume side, we have similar equation to what we just saw before. Nitrogen plus 3 hydrogen yields 2 ammonia. Problem number 1 says, what volume of hydrogen is necessary to react with 5 liters of nitrogen? The number isn't shown, but it is in word form, and it is 5 liters of nitrogen. So that's 5 liters of N2. Again, because nitrogen is one of the 7 diatomic molecules. It says, what volume of hydrogen is necessary to react with 5 liters to produce ammonia? A little bit harder to figure out what are they asking about because they've mentioned all 3 chemicals here. So, first of all, it's asking us to find a volume. Volume of what? Volume of the hydrogen. So I'm really looking for liters of H2. Again, hydrogen, one of the 7 diatomic molecules. So I'm going to start with what's given in the problem. 5 liters N2. Just leave a space. I know it starts to get messy since liters is usually capitalized. It almost looks like it's part of the chemical formula. At least grams is lowercase, so it's not so easy to confuse. But the liters is capitalized. So again, liters of N2. What are we trying to solve for? We're trying to get to volume or liters of hydrogen. So I'm going to put down my target or my goal at the far side of the paper. All right, so they all begin the same way. I need a card that's going to allow me to cross-cancel my units. Which card has liters on it? The pink one. So we are finally using the pink card. So the pink card has liters, and again, liters is volume. You may want to make a note on your card that liters is volume. Okay? Now the hint says this is for a gas at STP. And you'll notice that in parentheses it says assume constant temperature and pressure. That's STP stands for standard temperature and pressure. Okay, so that's why it is thrown in there. I'm going to tell you for all of these problems on this page, it's for gases that are under standard conditions. Okay, so the hint applies. Nothing is going to be asking about a solid or a liquid. Okay. All right, so now I need to figure out, do I use the card this way or do I use it this way? So I need to use it this way so that we have the liters on the bottom. So what number goes with the liters? 22.4. So I'm going to put in 22.4 liters. What goes on the top? 1 mole. Okay, what chemicals go there? N2. Why? I need to cross-cancel N2, and all the cards have the same chemical on the top and bottom except for the green card. The green card is the only one that allows us to change the chemical from the top and bottom. Okay, so now I've got liters of N2, liters, N2, cross cancels. I'm at moles of N2. I'm trying to get to liters, but of a different chemical. So just like before, once we go to moles, and again, usually almost all these steps are go to moles. Step 1, go to moles. In this case, once we have moles, and if we need to change chemicals, we need to, second, switch chemicals. So we usually go to moles, and then we switch chemicals. Okay, so we're at moles. So the next step is to switch chemicals. I still have to have moles and, N2 on the bottom so that I can cross-cancel. What card lets me switch chemicals? Green card. So I'm going to take mole ratio 1 to mole ratio 2. Again, the 1 and 2 are of no consequence. Really, it doesn't make a difference if I have the card this way or this way. It's one chemical to a second chemical. Okay? So the second chemical I'm trying to get to is hydrogen. Why? I have hydrogen as my target or my goal over here. So I want hydrogen then on the top. Where do I get the numbers for this card? Because it doesn't have a number in front. Hint was from the balanced equation. So nitrogen in the balanced equation, no number means 1. Hydrogen in the balanced equation, 3. 3 parts hydrogen, 1 part nitrogen. My mole ratio. Okay, at this point I can cross cancel moles and moles and nitrogen. On the top I have moles of hydrogen. I'm trying to get to liters of hydrogen, so we're still not done. So I go another step. Moles of hydrogen have to go on the bottom. Why? So that I can cross cancel. Okay. What color card should I now use? They all have moles, and I need one with a mole on the bottom. All of them have moles. Pink card, why? Because I need to get back to liters. So the pink card's going to let me get back to the liters. Okay, so I want moles on the bottom so that I can cross cancel, and then liter on the top. And it says to put the number 22.4 liters. Again, the chemical is H2, and that actually gave me a number because they all do except the green card. They all have 1. So 1 mole of H2. So my moles and moles cross cancel. My H2 and H2 cross cancel. I have liters and I have H2. So once we see that what I have left on the top matches what I'm trying to get to, then I knew that the setup is done. Okay, so no more cards, no more steps. So what did we do here? We went to moles for the first step. Then the second step was to switch chemicals. And then the third step in the card picking was to go to liters or volume. Okay? So overall, big card choices, right? Can we cross cancel some numbers? Yep. We have a 22.4 here on the bottom, and I can cross cancel with the 22.4 on the top. Clear across. We have then nothing else that we can cross cancel, so this is going to be 5 times 3 or 15, and it's 15 liters of hydrogen.
Do we have to memorize this card for the test?
Yes. Okay. Any questions?